Not one.
This nigga I'm on it with a red bandana.
No face paint. I don't even gangbang. I don't even gangbang. I'm a Black Panther.
You already know, man. Repeah Rell, man. Hempstead, Long Island. Feed the Wolves Battle League. We go hard Battle League, man. Shout to rell TV, man. Shout to Long Island, period, man. TA here all day, man. What's good, bro?
We haven't been seeing you in the battle leagues like that. You know, if you want to let us know why, if it's something.
Well, yeah, man. I took a little hiatus just for some family shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, my family situation got a little crazy, man. Ended up getting custody of the young ones. And I just wanted to get them a little head start with a lot of things. Y'all know battle rap, there's a lot of traveling. If y'all know Repeah Rell, a lot of my battles, not even primarily in Long Island or New York, they really outside different states. So I couldn't really do the circuit like I wanted to, travel here, travel there. And I didn't want to be that back out battler, you know what I mean, commit to a battle and then something come up and then I can't do it. So I had like 2 instances where that happened and I didn't want that name, you know what I mean, sticking to me. So I was just like, you know what, let me fall back for a second, get all the life stuff in order, the way I could come back stronger than ever, you know what I'm saying? So now I'm back outside 100, you know what I mean? Shout out to everybody that's been waiting and supporting. You know, I'm here to stay again, man. Definitely here to claim my little spot back. So be on the lookout for me. I got a joint coming up this weekend. You know, me versus your boy on Peanut on Gates of the Garden Battle League. Shout out to Dre Dennis. Shout out to CeeLo, man, for holding it down for Jersey. You know what I mean, giving me an opportunity to come back outside.
I want to ask, what's that process like? Is it like writing a song where you write 3 verses?
Oh, no, not even.
Oh, okay.
It's a little bit more strenuous. You know what I mean? You want to be as creative as possible. Some battle rappers can just let it spill. They can write their rounds out fast. But me, I'm a perfectionist with it. Like, I could write out 3 rounds, and then down the line, I'm like, all right, I don't want to do this. I want to perform this bar. I might want to act out this or say this differently. So I don't get into a habit of rehearsing, like memorizing the bars until I know exactly that's what I want to do. Because sometimes when you lock in the bars in your head, how you want to say them, it's hard to switch a bar or two in the midst of that because your mind is so set on saying it the way you had it originally. So I try not to do that process of that. But my process is usually I write down a bunch of punchlines, you know what I mean, dedicated to whoever I'm gonna battle. And then down the line, I start piecing them together. You know, I say, all right, I'm gonna put this here. Then I look for the next one I'm gonna put in. Then I put that there. You know what I mean? I have a whole list just going down the line on a page of a bunch of punchlines or schemes or, you know what I mean, anything I want to say to the battler, but just dedicated to that battler, and I'll keep going down and putting them together until I have a verse.
Are you guys being underpaid? Do you feel like you guys are, you know, getting your just due yet? Like, how do you feel about that?
Well, the crazy thing about it is, see, everybody's different. Me and generally, I'm one of the more lenient battlers. I done battle for leagues for prices that I know other battlers wouldn't take. And not because I feel like I'm cheap or accessible or I just don't have enough of a name to be paid more or whatever. I just know how hard it is when you start in the league. You got a league that you don't have the budgets. You're trying to get this opponent and that opponent, trying to make the best card you can. And then everybody on the card is trying to get paid like the top dollar. Yeah. So I know it's hard to make stuff happen. So with that being said, I try to make it as easy as possible for the leagues. I want you to feel like if you hit me up, you know what I mean, I'm gonna try to break the bank with you. You know, a lot of up and coming leagues or leagues that's established, but just might not be a URL or RB or a King of the Dot or, you know what I mean, such and such. I try to make it easy on them to book me, to book my opponents, and to book the other battlers that they want. So everything runs smooth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You help them help themselves. So it works out for you in the end. You know, y'all gonna see me a lot. I ain't really stressing, you know what I mean, the prices, because I'm in a good situation. You know what I mean? I ain't hurting for money. You You know, if I was, then I could understand. You know what I mean? Like everybody want to get there, but still, don't get me wrong. Don't think I'm saying I don't know my worth.
Yeah,
I definitely do. But I just don't want to be. I'm a humble dude. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I don't try to make it hard to book me. There's plenty of places like I done battle places for the cheap just because I wanted to go to that place. You know, I got to go to that state. They might have booked a hotel. They was like, yo, we got a hotel and room, and you just gotta let us know the price. And I didn't even charge them crazy just because they getting me all the way out.
Yeah. You think about all that.
Yeah. Like you flying me out to Cali, you flying me out to Vegas, you flying me out.
Paying the hotels, everything.
All of this stuff. Giving me nice hotels, like they don't give me the weak ones either. I mean, transportation and get to the spots, and they treat me to this, treat me to that. And I got so much love in so many places, man. It's just like, and even to this day, when a lot of fans like, yo, Repeah, when you coming back, when you coming back, and they just know it's off the love I show going out to these states and battling and being that humble dude.
What was your biggest battle? What do you feel like was your biggest battle?
Probably my favorite name I battled probably was Shotgun Suge. But a lot of people would say name-wise now, probably Easy to Block Captain, probably one of the biggest names I battled.
Because you battled him back then when he wasn't really as big as he is now.
But that's when he started taking off. So I got to battle him at one of his rawest forms. Danny Myers, I won't knock Danny. Real Deal, can't knock that. That was a big one, URL. Chess, me and him battled. Shit, I got to battle so many names, man. I'm getting these niggas.
So I know, no, that's a fact. And what would you? Is there a battle you regret?
It's a few I regret. Bro.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Simply because I took them thinking I was gonna be prepared in time, and shit happened, and then I knew I probably wasn't ready, but I still showed up, and I ended up probably choking in the battle. Like Ultimate Madness, I regret my battle with Steams to this day. I mean, it would have been such a fire battle if I had the preparation proper. Like we had original opponents right after the battle. Like I was supposed to battle Young Cannon, and I think he was supposed to battle Loso or Ryder. But at the last minute, the powers that be, changed the battle to me and Steams. And we only had like 4 days to prep. And that 4 days cooked us, bro. Like we tried to get it together the best we could because they already had a back out for that card, and it was only me, Steams, and the other battle to follow for that week. So we felt like we just tried our best to hold it down, but it didn't pan out. And it was one of the worst battles of my career. Me and Steams said one day we're gonna make that battle up on We Go Hard. We just gonna pop out one day on a card, like everybody ain't gonna expect us, and they just gonna see us stand in front of each other. It's like, yeah, it's going down. We're gonna make that up when we prepared and show y'all what really would have happened.
If y'all was prepared.
But, I didn't have it then, you know what I'm saying? So that was always one of my regrets, like just not being prepared because it was a tournament atmosphere. It was my first joint on caffeine. I wanted it to be a nice display for the hood, but it didn't pan out how I wanted to, man.